This video is sponsored by Brilliant. A few months ago, I wrote some programs that allowed me to play video games using unconventional methods, such as playing Geometry Dash with my eyes and controlling Pac-Man with the Naruto hand signs. And now, I want to write a program that allows me to play a video game with the beat of my heart. Honestly, because of how ridiculous this idea is, I thought I was the first and only person to come up with this concept. But it's a big road, and I was not surprised when I found out that Basically Homeless had already made a video like this. Now, it's a good video, but there was just one thing in the video I took issue with. Take a look and see if you can spot the problem. He's using his hands!
Oh, hell no.
Like, come on, dude, you can't say your heartbeat is the controller and then also proceed to use your hands. You're cheating the system! But no, to be fair, he did use his heartbeat as an input device. And it did interact with the game he was playing. That's what a video game controller is. Also, using only your heart as a controller would require you to play a video game that has only one input. And he was playing Apex Legends, which has like 500. While his video was more on the complex side of things, my approach to using my heart as a controller will be simpler. Much simpler. So simple in fact that the game in question that I'll be playing is Cookie Clicker, the simplest game in existence.
Actually, Cookie Clicker isn't as simple as you may think, simpleton. Do you even know the deep lore that goes behind Cookie Clicker? It goes way beyond just clicking a single cookie. Each upgrade and achievement unravels a tapestry of deep mysteries, leaving adventurers spellbound by the profound narrative lurking deep beneath the surface of this seemingly innocuous game. Deep beneath—
Steve,
Yes?
fuck off.
Okay.
Anyway, the idea behind this project is pretty straightforward. In Cookie Clicker, your main objective is to bake as many cookies as possible, and the more you click, the more cookies you generate. What I want to do is to convert my heartbeats into mouse clicks, so that every time a heartbeat happens, it will output a mouse click on my computer. Basically, I'm turning my heart into an auto-clicking machine. And I know there's already auto-clicking in Cookie Clicker. You can buy cursors that automatically generates cookies for you. I'm just doing the exact same thing, but with extra steps. Plus, I'm doing it in a much cooler way. So first thing first, we're going to need something that can detect my heartbeat, or more precisely, my pulse. We can do that with a pulse sensor. I've actually used this little guy before in one of my videos where I created a website that lets you know if I've kicked the bucket.
Alright, so what you want to do is click on the pulse app.php file.
182, goddamn!
I got 147, 135,
135, 119.
Bro, you need to see a doctor. Bro, Dude, why is your heart rate so high? I know.
The next device we're going to need is an Arduino, specifically an Arduino Leonardo. I first thought I could use my bootleg Arduino Uno for this project, but once I wrote a sketch to simulate a mouse click with it, I quickly found out that the Uno did not have built-in USB communication to make it appear as an HID device on my machine. Only 32U4 and SAMD baseboards had this feature, one of which was the Leonardo. This news was devastating to me because it meant I had to spend money. So, I made my girlfriend buy it for me instead. Hey babe, can you buy me an Arduino Leonardo?
A what?
An Arduino Leonardo.
Sounds like a soccer player.
No, it's a device called a controller board used for controlling devices like sensors and machines by processing input and—
Okay. That's enough. How much is it?
$24.90.
You need to get a real job, babe. But okay, I'll get it for you.
The last thing we need to do is to upload the sketch that instructs the computer to generate a mouse click whenever it receives a signal from the sensor. If you're watching this as a non-programmer, I promise that coding something like this is very easy. Once you've learned the basics, you'll be able to create dumb shit just like me. And what's a better way to do that than with Brilliant, today's sponsor? As a STEM student doing YouTube, I've been wanting to partner with Brilliant for so long because I truly believe it's one of the best learning platforms out there to learn science, technology, engineering, and math. And that stems from its intuitive, fun, and interactive learning style. Subjects like math and programming can seem difficult due to their abstract nature, but Brilliant starts you from the fundamentals and gradually introduces layers of abstraction to make them easier to understand. Whatever skill level you're at, Brilliant customizes the content to fit your unique needs, and you get to learn at whatever pace makes you feel comfortable. If you're new to programming, you can start with their Thinking in Code course. It starts with teaching you how to think like a programmer, and the basics you need to later design simple programs to solve real-world problems. You can get started on your Brilliant journey today for free for 30 days by visiting brilliant.org/ardens or by clicking the link in the description. Oh, and get this, the first 200 of you will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. So use a haste spell because you don't want to miss out on this exclusive offer. Thank you to Brilliant for sponsoring this video. Now that everything is complete, let's set up our circuit and start baking some cookies. I programmed this onboard LED to light up every single time the sensor picks up a pulse. Now for the moment of truth. And there we go. I am now playing Cookie Clicker solely with the rhythm of my heartbeat. Even if I descend into a persistent vegetative state, I will still be able to actively play Cookie Clicker. But let's make this more interesting. I want to see how many cookies I can generate in 1 minute. A normal resting heart rate is between 60 and 100 beats per minute, so that's 60 to 100 cookies. If I want to make more cookies than that, I'm just gonna have to increase my heart rate. And here are a couple things that could do that. The first and most obvious one is physical activity, followed by caffeine and stimulants, and you know what? Let's just stick with physical activity. Time to get our blood pumping.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
And the results are in. After that burning workout, I was able to bake a whopping 154 cookies, which is about the average heart rate during exercise. Who would have guessed, am I right? Nothing is more fun than getting exactly what you expected. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.